Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about what I love about Scorpio, and yes, it does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Well, anyway, people, the first thing, what I love about the zodiac sign Scorpio is their indomitable spirit, their will, their strong willpower, and I've told you this before in other videos that my grandmother, God rest her soul, had a Scorpio ascendant, and if anybody epitomized the Scorpio personality, it sure was her. And I mean, she didn't let her old age, I guess you could say, or older age, get her down. She was very spry. She would do whatever she could to move around, even though she had problems with a sciatic nerve or something in her leg. I mean, she went down 70 years old one time walking a pretty good distance just to go get me something to eat, which she didn't have to do, which I could have done myself. I mean, standing up for me when others wouldn't. And their courage especially is what I love. I mean, it's just their unbridled courage. It ranks right up there with Aries. I think Aries is, of course, the sign that you associate courage and fortitude with most, but I think Scorpio is right up there as well. And Scorpio, able to see very strongly through duplicity and subterfuge in others. Scorpio has that ability very strong. What I love about them is that they can decipher the motives and intentions of people very quickly. They have the ability to see a person's strongest assets, strong points about them, but they could see their weaknesses as well, which can make them a formidable opponent or adversary to somebody. Scorpio is a sign too, I mean, that can often be very proficient. And what I love about them being very proficient at astrology, occult subjects. I mean, you have renowned astrologer Liz Green has a Scorpio ascendant, is one example right there. And the thing about Scorpio too is that being a water sign, what I love about them is they're very intuitive. Their intuition seems to be more connected with seeing, as I stated before, understanding is seeing the motives, intentions of others, their character. I mean, it's a little different as opposed to the intuition, say, with Cancer or Pisces. Pisces seems to be a little bit more futuristic. They kind of just can kind of see a little bit, a lot of times, what's going to happen ahead of time. Cancer just has a general intuition, and a lot of it, I think, is connected with really about vibes in the air and really being able to see if somebody's mood, even if they're trying to disguise it, because Cancer can really have a manifold of moods, being very temperamental. So I think that's why they can understand that very strongly. And anyway, as far as Scorpio goes, though, another thing that I love about the zodiac sign is their ability to keep their composure often in a crisis situation where you have other people on the threshold of panic. Scorpio can often stay very calm, cool, and collected in an emergency. And Scorpio can also be very quick-witted, which is another thing I love about this zodiac sign. They seem, I mean, as far as the quick-wittedness, it only could perhaps be rivaled by the sign Gemini, I believe. And Scorpio too often can be quick-witted in the sense with their comebacks. They can often respond very spontaneously to somebody. If somebody says something, they could have a very quick response to them. Sometimes it could be very cutting, though, which is not always good, but I just like the fact that they're very quick on the uptick. I actually love that. And another thing what I love about Scorpio is about their ability to be often a tremendous judge of character. As I stated before, with being able to decipher motives, intentions of others, but they really can seem to, if anyone knows who they're going to loan money out to and who's actually going to pay them back, Scorpio is likely the one to be able to do this with the best accuracy because of that strong ability to really see others' characters and know who's credible, who distinguish the people that are honest, the true people, from the ones that are fallacious. They could often spot a prevarication or a lie in a heartbeat from someone, and they kind of know what to look for in these people. One of the characters that are really good, and then the other people whose characters aren't so good. And also, another thing what I love about the zodiac sign is their strong investigative ability. Scorpios can often be very good in investigation work in detective fields, forensic science, work even as a policeman. They are really about seeing, really getting to the heart of the matter and being able to solve or unlock cases, because mystery is what seems to be synonymous with the zodiac sign. So it's not surprising they could actually be very good at solving them as well. They just love to get to the bottom of things, and they can be very enamored with this. And that is a thing where you look at Scorpio. I mean, even if a Scorpio is not a detective by profession, they could still be the ones to solve something if it's a neighborhood crime or something, or trying to locate a missing friend, or just by searching extensively online or what have you. They have their strong ability to get to the bottom of things, regardless whether that's a detective or investigator is their profession or not. So those are just some things that I really love about the zodiac sign Scorpio. And Scorpio, what I love about them too is they have the strong disdain for superficiality and superficial relationships. Scorpios often want relationships that are serious, and when the person really is strong about having a commitment and something that's sustained and not something that's just going to last a day or two, like a one-night stand. Scorpios really are often about having the real deal in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship with somebody that is a Sun, Moon, or Scorpio ascendant, it's a very good possibility, unless, of course, in a number of cases you have contraindicators. The Scorpio will likely be around for a long time, as long as you're fair and honest with them, because, as I stated before, they could see a fabrication or prevarication from someone in a heartbeat. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for what I love about Scorpio, and stay tuned next time where I'll be talking about what I love about Sagittarius. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.